it's Wisp. Today I'm going to be doing a request video. I was asked to do a video with match sounds in it and the lighting of matches. So we will be doing that today. I'm slightly apprehensive about making this video because very clumsy, and working with fire is one of those things where it's good to have a steady hand or some kind of hand-eye coordination. I have neither, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully this video won't turn into some viral girl burns down her house video, especially since it's supposed to be a relaxing video, so hopefully there'll be none of that. So I'll show you some candles that I have and we will light them and enjoy them together. I don't have too many candles, but the ones that I do have are pretty cool. When people buy candles, usually the things they tend to look for are candles with good scents and candles that have good longevity so that you can burn them for a long time without the wax evaporating. But for me, the thing I look for when I buy candles is spookiness. That is the number one selling point for me. So the more spooky the candle looks, the more I like it. I just picked up this candle from HomeSense the other day. It says Midnight Magic on it, so that for me right there was a selling point. It has the all-seeing magic eye on it as well. It's a wild honey and nectar scented candle, and it has this little scent card at the top protecting the wax. This is a limited edition candle. It came out around Halloween time, which is my favorite time to pick up candles, because it's so, it means that the aesthetic of the candles is going to be to my liking. I haven't lit this one yet, so we're going to try it together. So I'm going to light the match here. There we go. I'm hoping by the end of the video I'll have enough light from different candles being lit that I can shut off my lamp. It's over in the corner and we can just have candlelight going. I think that'd be really relaxing. So there's Midnight Magic, and it does smell really nice. The other candle that I purchased recently is this one here. It's in a black mason jar. I love black candles. It's a spiced elixir scent. It says that it's tarragon and dragon's blood scented. And the inside is red. If any of you are familiar with Wiccan traditions or witchcraft, modern witchcraft, red candles are used when you create a love spell. You should have a red candle going. I don't personally practice any witchcraft, but I think it's interesting. and I have a spell book, and I read through it for fun, and I noticed that many of the spells required a red candle. So there's an interesting fact for you, and it has a nice tin lid that you can seal it with. I have more Halloween scented candles. So this one here has a little fall leaf topper on it, and it says trick or treat on it. Trick or treat is apparently the scent, but if you smell it, it doesn't. I mean, what does trick or treat smell like? Candy, I guess, and this doesn't smell really like candy at all. There's definitely something sweet to it, but I wouldn't call it candy. It's a really nice scent though, so I bought 2 of those just so I had a backup. There they are. Let's light those ones. Oh, I broke the match. We'll do it like this. Oh, that one's not gonna work. I get nervous around matches. I'm always afraid I'll burn my fingers. There we go. There's one. Burned it out. I should have known. I cut off the oxygen. I was hoping I could just light it from the other candle's flame. Try again. There's one there. And there's 2. Okay. Put that there. That one can go there. Another one that's in a little mini mason jar. This one is Mary Cookie. It smells like a sugar cookie. Has the nice little lid. It's definitely a vanilla scent for this one. This one's kind of sparky. Nice big flame on that one. This candle here is aged cognac and blackberry. And it says it'll burn up to 60 hours. It's another one I have not tried yet. This one doesn't really have much of a spooky factor, but it smells really nice. It mostly just smells like blackberry, really. Put that one to the side there. Here's another Halloween one. Again, it has the leaf top. This one is sweet cinnamon pumpkin. I love the scent of cinnamon. I think it's so pretty. And it of course reminds me of fall and Halloween, my favorite day ever. This one here is Pumpkin Cupcake. All these little small ones were from Bath and Body Works. This one doesn't smell like fall at all, it just smells like a nice cupcake. So I still like it, but certainly not a favorite. Then I have this one here, which is Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. It has a nice pumpkin candle holder that you can put it in. Actually, I bet if we put one of the lit ones in there, it'll look nice. Maybe it'll shine through the tin. A little bit. It's nice. There. This is a very old candle here. Not spooky at all. I got it maybe when I was in the 5th grade. I think it was like a prize for if you got the highest score on a test. My teacher had this little box of treasures that you could choose from. And one week I scored the highest, so I chose this candle. It's got some butterflies on it. Definitely not spooky at all, but very pretty. I've never lit it before. I think it's probably just a dollar store candle. But it's nice. It has the ombre effect. Goes from light to like a medium pink and a nice hot pink on the bottom. This one here was a gift got on my birthday. It has a little gemstone up at the top there. It's a turquoise gemstone for December, and it has a little message about December birthdays on here, because I'm born in December, as you may have guessed. I don't want to light it because it's so pretty, and I suppose if you left it lit for too long and it melted past the gemstone, it would just sort of wreck it, so I don't want to do that. This one here doesn't have a label on it, so I forget what the flavor was, but it's a Febreze candle, so you can light it in your room and it really does mask any unpleasant odors that you may have. These are good candles for the workplace. If your coworkers bring in stinky snacks, foods, this will really overpower it. I've used this one quite a bit. Here's another mason jar candle. So again, it has the tin lid. It is Cider Lane. And it smells like cider. Definitely getting into the more Christmassy smells here. This is a really nice candle. I think we'll light this one. Even just the smell of matches themselves before they even light the candle can be really nice. Very relaxing. So that's Cider Lane. This one here is a really big candle. It's home baked, and the flavor is cinnamon French toast. This candle, when I first got it, had this decorative wax on top, so it was made to look like a French toast waffle, and it had a big yellow chunk of butter on it. It was so cool looking. I didn't even want to burn it, but it smells just like French toast, just like breakfast in the morning, and eventually the delicious scent got to me and I just had to try it. So unfortunately the nice design is melted away. So those are all my, well, they're all my interesting candles. There they are. See, most of them are lit up right now. I love the way flames will light up a room. They really give off such a pretty glow. I like the way it'll dance and give a room atmosphere. It's more, gives off more ambience than just a regular lamp. But of course, candles aren't always the most practical. If you have one lit, you have to be careful you don't fall asleep, which can be difficult because they are so relaxing. But you can't fall asleep with one going because that, of course, can be really dangerous. So I'll just have these going for a little longer and then I'll have to blow them out. I'll have one more over here I didn't show you. Let's see. This one here, it's a big one, it has 3 different prongs. It's called White Barn. That doesn't sound like a scent. It sounds like a place. Anyway, well, White Barn definitely has a Christmassy smell to it. I like this one, but it does have a goofy name. A lot of candles tend to have really silly names, I find. Okay, let's light this one. That'll be the last one. There we go. I'll just light one of the prongs because I think we get the idea. Look how bright that is, and then that's just one wick. I was calling them prongs before I meant wicks. It's just one, so if I had all 3 going, I can imagine it would be pretty bright. I love feeling the warmth of it on my face. Don't forget to turn them off before you go to sleep. So let's blow these out one by one, and then we'll say goodnight. So, this is one last time. Merry Cookie. And here we have Cider Lane. Cider Lane was kind of persistent there. Here is one of the trick-or-treats. Here's the other trick-or-treat. Sweet cinnamon pumpkin. last but not least, we have wild honey nectar from